In today's video, I fought the Warden and trapped him. From fighting the Ender Dragon to making tons of different farms into obviously going face to face with the Warden himself. This video has everything packed into it and I don't want to waste any more of your guys' time. If you enjoy it, please like and subscribe and let's go. I'm gonna get myself a pet Warden. But before I do all that, there's a couple things I need to do this episode. Trapping the Warden is going to be no easy task, so I need to collect a lot of materials. And I don't even have space for the materials. Look, I have this one chest and everything's just everywhere. So I need to gather a lot of resources because I'm also going to be working on a chest room. So I went and did a quick little mining trip. Oh shoot, we have a spawner next to our house. The mining trip was actually going super well. I was surprised, you know, we were getting all the resources I needed for my project and I was getting a lot of iron and ores. But then I almost lost this whole hardcore world. Okay. Rotten Flesh, I need you to heal me for a second. Okay. Oh no! Oh, okay! Oh my gosh, I have no healing. Oh my gosh! Okay. I need to get home now. Oh my god, please. Oh my gosh, regen is so nice. Okay, that I need to be more careful. We aren't even 2 minutes into this video and I've somehow already managed to almost die. And I wish that was my last close call in this video, but as you'll see, it gets much worse. But moving on, the next thing on my checklist that I need for my build is going to be a whole bunch of wood. I only needed a couple of more items and then I could begin construction on my new chest room. So while I had to go on another mining trip to go and collect some more items, I decided I might as well make this the final mining trip I need to get full diamond and full tools. Diamonds! Great, I needed you desperately. And that's all I need. I'm gonna make my diamond gear right now. You were to ask me, I'd say I'm looking pretty fresh. Now I'm just gonna make a diamond pickaxe. Now the last thing I need while I'm down here is some obsidian. And luckily for me, I remembered there was a ruined portal right near my base. Well, lucky for me, that's the 14 obsidian I needed. Now, funny enough, the obsidian actually isn't for the build. Number one, the obsidian's for a nice old enchanting table. Well, which is for the build if we're being fair. But this extra 10 is for a nether portal, which is gonna be the next part of this video. But before I get too ahead of myself, let me get this amethyst first. I made it back to the spot where I almost died earlier, and somehow I managed to almost die again. Oh, okay, maybe that jump wasn't the smartest. And for now, that is all I need from the cave. Now, we still need a couple more resources before we're done with our full design, but we are going to need to make a trip to the nether. For now, I'm going to need to travel to the nether. I don't want to make it right next to my house because of the noise, but we're just going to make a simple portal right here. And we got a portal made. Let's go. Now we enter the nether. Well, we found a nether fortress, but this is not at all what I'm looking for. Alright, I have a decent idea. Well, it didn't work exactly the way I wanted it to work, but at the same time, it did get me farther than where I was before. And it got me closer to land, so... Alright, well now we need to find a crimson stem forest. Ooh, glowstone that could be actually used. Perfect, this is exactly what I needed. I'm gonna need about 32 of these. Okay, those things are incredibly annoying to fight. I should be good with 45. There's a gas shooting me from somewhere. I don't want to find out, so we're just gonna continue running. Actually, haha, I just realized a small issue. I don't know where I came from. Oh my gosh, finally. That was way too scary. Alright, now quickly, I want to stay in this swamp for a little bit just to see if any slime spawn, because I need sticky pistons. Slime, that's what I need. I don't know how many I need, so I might just stay the nighttime here. Oh, here's a slime. Let's hurry this up. I officially have every item that I need to start this project. I forgot to unpause for a little bit, but this is the dimensions that we are going to be working with. Okay, we have made a lot of progress. There's a couple things missing from this room that I want to add, but it might take a little bit to get until we can get silk touch. And we're gonna need a lot more, but here are the first couple of bookshelves to our little enchanting table. The next thing on my list of things to do is to gather villagers. And that's because if you've taken your math class, you would know that villager squared equals baby villager. And multiple villagers equal riches. So I found a horse, tamed it, then I went on my little mini journey to find a village. A glimpse of us. Finally! After finding villagers, I put them into boats and traveled back to my house. I went ahead and cooked up a really detailed structure for the villagers to stay in. And then I proceeded to move them to their new house. Yeah, house. After many failed attempts, I was finally able to get the villagers into the minecarts and transport them into their facility. And villager number 2 is in there. The first 2 villagers that I wanted to get was going to be a Fletcher and a librarian. The Fletcher gives me a lot of emeralds for sticks. And then from the librarian, we can get a bunch of different enchantment books. And the first enchantment book that I wanted to get was mending. So I kept resetting the villagers until finally we got the trade we were looking for. Okay, for 22 emeralds, we can get mending. That's a lot of emeralds, but that's why we got this boy right here. And then I did the same thing for the Fletcher. After that, I'm pretty sure I breeded them, but I'm not really sure yet, so we're gonna have to come back to that. But I wanted to get started with getting some emeralds, so I broke a bunch of trees that were behind my house and used it to get not only some bookshelves, but a bunch of sticks. But then I ran into a huge problem. So I came back and it's no longer mending. I now need to try and reset this villager again to try and get mending. Okay, there we go. And actually, we got it for less. We can actually do that. Awesome. He kept the trade. And boom, locked in. After this, I made a mini animal farm, made some more beds for the future villagers, did some more villager trading, made some more bookshelves, placed some more bookshelves. And this process went on for a little bit more until I decided it's finally time to do something different and I wanted to make a farm. I don't want to bore you guys, so here's a really quick montage of it. So here are the farms for now. Honestly, not bad so far. I'm probably gonna change the fences up at some point, but working with the blocks that I have. And then after making the farm, I decided I want to work on a mob farm. It took me a while to gather all the cobblestone I needed and actually building it, but long story short, it just didn't work. So after I failed my mob farm, I decided to keep on doing trades and unlocked a really good trade for collecting emeralds. Glass pane. All right, I forgot. They sell glass, okay. After discovering this trade, I quickly grabbed my horse and went to find some sand. By the way, comment down below what I should name this horse, because it's gonna be here for a while. After riding around for a bit, I stumbled upon a beach that I wouldn't mind destroying, so I got a decent amount of sand, smelted it, and did some more trading and got so many emeralds. After that, I did some more of the boring stuff like mining, finishing my enchant table, and enchanting. So I decided I should do something different, so I want to try and give the mob farm one more try. So I went AFK, and when I came back, there was actually some mobs in it this time, but still not enough mobs to make it worth AFKing, so kind of a waste. After a while, I got really tired of having to boat across this tiny little river all the way to my villagers, so I decided I was going to construct a little bridge so I can have some easier transportation. I did a lot more mining and trading and getting levels. Man, I need some more diversity. And since I needed some diversity, I think it was about time that I started working on a little bit more farms. So I made a tiny little automatic sugarcane farm that I can use for books and for enchanting. And I didn't want it to be super plain, so I tried to go with a design that makes it seem like it's coming up from the floor. But I don't know if I really like it, so let me know what you think in the comments. And for the way I want to trap the warden, I'm gonna need a lot of iron, so I decided to start working on my iron farm. Okay, for roughly, I think 2 hours? By the looks of it, like, they were working this. Oh, hi. You have nothing I want. 2 hours and 4 leads later, how much iron do we got? Okay. The iron farm has proven to be successful. The final thing that I need before I'm ready to take on this warden is an elytra. And the only place you can gain this elytra is from the end city. Wow, you're fighting the ender dragon before the warden? How could you do such a thing? Because I have 1 life and I'm taking no chances. So I killed a whole bunch of endermen. And then came the hard part, getting the blaze rods. I decided that I was gonna make this tiny little area for me to grind up some blazes. And then I proceeded to kill until finally I got the amount I needed. After this, I made some eyes of ender and went on a journey to find the end portal. After locating the end portal, I made sure to place down some cords and then went back to my base. Before going to the end portal, I wanted to make sure I have all of my armor and gear maxed out. So over the next couple hours, I proceeded to make sure that I have all the enchants that I needed. And I had just about everything. I had my gear maxed out, my weapons maxed out, and the only thing I needed to make sure that I was basically safe was a totem. And to get a totem, I had to fight a pillager raid. Now, I will warn you guys right now, I did not know pillager raids were this hard. I'm sorry, villagers, for what I'm about to do. What am I doing? We're going down into the fight. Do I get a totem? How do I get a totem? Is it starting again? Oh, there's another one. Up and here comes another one. How many waves are this? I've never done a raid. I went to go kill the final pillager, which was an evoker, and it happened to drop a totem. But with just my luck, it got a whole lot harder. The things that were giving me the most trouble were the vexes. I was getting jumped by them, and it was not looking good at all. Oh no. They popped my totem and I was just panicking. I was trying my best to fend off the raid, but I just couldn't handle anymore, so I tried to escape. But the vexes followed me. They were still chasing me and beating me up. I was panicking. I thought I was gonna die, so I did the quitter's way and I just disconnected. I needed time to compose my thoughts. So once I logged back in, I immediately started running again, and it seemed I was safe. And with all that being said, I failed the raid, lost my only totem, and destroyed this poor village. But anyways, I tried doing a raid again on a different village, but all those villagers also ended up dying. So I failed the raid before I even got to the evokers. So I had no totems as well. So I gave up and just went straight to the end portal. I placed down all of my eyes and prepared myself for this battle. Easy, that's easy, that's easy. I'm not scared, I'm not scared, I'm not scared. I'm a little scared. Okay, we're gonna finish it off with a sword. Oh no! Alright, how do I hit it? How do I hit it? Oh my god! Oh my gosh. I didn't really care about the Ender Dragon. There should have been something that spawned around here. Should be like a gateway or something? There it is. I'm pretty sure all I gotta do is throw it in, right? Hopefully? I have a choice. I missed. I didn't bring any wood. I returned with sufficient supplies. I'm pretty sure all I need is a trapdoor and then I'm fine. So I think if I do this and just crawl in. Huh? Wait, how do I get back? Oh, it's right there. After making it into the end dimension, I went on a long journey to find the end city until finally. Oh my god, we found it. I think the ship is the one that has the elytra in it. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, let's go. Alright, let's try gliding home. Oh, this is so satisfying. After successfully getting my elytra, I went back over to the overworld and made sure that I protected my elytra. From there, I went to my mob grinder and got some gunpowder for some fireworks, and in no time, I was in the air flying. After all of this, it was finally time that I started my search for the ancient city. Now, I don't know much about how to find the ancient city and stuff, but to my knowledge, what I was told is I need to find like a mountain biome, and it should be a mountain biome with like dry land around it. This is kind of a mountain. I mean, I think this would count as a mountain. It's not the closest to water, so I'd say we try it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. This was not the ancient city. And I would bore you even more, but I'm just gonna let you know now this happened a couple more times. But after countlessly searching, if this isn't it, I might just scream. Bro, why is the sea counter going down? Oh! Oh! Whoa, I think we found the ancient city! I quickly went back to my base to grab a bunch of essential items that I was gonna need to clear this city. And once I came back, I got to work on clearing the area. Yo, okay, Swift Sneak. I think you can get up to like Swift Sneak 3 or something like that. So I'm not gonna put these on my legs just yet. To get on with it, a lot of this was the same, just breaking shriekers and collecting chests. And I don't want to, show you guys all that repetitiveness, but I did have a couple of close encounters. Oh! I'm running. Oh no, oh my god. I don't know where he is. Oh my god. Okay, he's gone. We should be good now though. We are not good! We are not good! I lied. No. Oh! I just spawned in 2 wardens on accident. There will be a point where I fight the warden. Right now, in my current gear, is not the time. This ancient city is now shrieker free. Hopefully it is. I want to cage the warden, but we're gonna find him a temporary home for now. I think we can place him like right here. This would be a nice place. It's not shrieker free! Good to know. There's a shrieker over there. After removing the shrieker, it was time for me to get to work on removing this tiny little structure here and building up the cage that the warden was going to stay in. I made sure that underneath the cage, I was building a redstone contraption so that hopefully the warden would be attracted to the sound and would basically just walk into the cage. So then it was time for me to summon the warden. Let's try it. Please spawn him in here. Why isn't it spawning? I don't know why it isn't spawning. Yeah, I found out that you need to have a natural shrieker that hasn't been broken to spawn in the warden. But you removed every shrieker that was in here, so how are you gonna do this? Well, you see about that. Okay, this one's a natural one. Here he comes. Now, I kid you not, it took me an hour of me trying to get multiple different wardens into this thing. And after failing, finally, he was caught. Okay, I did it. Oh my god, we did it. We trapped the warden. We have officially trapped the warden. Now, I think it's time for us to transform the ancient city. Our first thing we're gonna do is